How you doing? This is Tim Ward with Guard Digital Marketing. I got this video coming to you guys as promised. I have the homepage pulled up here. I want to thank you real quick for taking time out of your day to talk to one of my team members about getting this video over to you. So let's go ahead and get started. I have a Google search page pulled up here. With you guys being in Urbana, which is located within Champaign here, I've went in and I've typed in roofing Champaign, Illinois, and this is a buyer intent keyword. All buyer intent keyword is a service attached to any location, right? Any service attached to any location. To keep this specific to and relevant to you guys, I went in and I put in roofing Champaign, Illinois. Now, there's going to be different variations of how people type this in, looking for the same type of service within the same area. But again, we want to be able to rank for as many of those as possible on the first page, as about 75 to 80% of people are going to stick on that page when choosing a company. So it's very crucial, right? Now, you can rank on the first page using ads, not the best way. About 80% of people are going to steer away from these when entering a Google search page, but the Google guarantees are going to have the highest conversion rate. So if necessary, this is going to be the best ones to run. Now, other than that, you can rank a Google business profile organically or your website, which you guys are currently doing, right? You're the second actual company ranking organically for a website. So I did pull up Freedom when it comes to their website. For the quick comparison, I'm going to do a little bit or in here just in a minute. Now, when it comes to ranking your Google business profile, you guys are a little bit further down. You're not within that top three, but you are still on the first page. Now, again, for people not having to click more buttons to find you, which is typically better on a Google page, you want to be within this top three, right? So, looks like you're probably 10th or so position. If we click on here real quick, one thing that's going to help right off the bat is getting in a lot more pictures within your Google business profile. Especially ones of you guys doing work, before and after, so on and so forth, really just showing off what you guys do. Also, there's this bio section. Make sure this is filled out 100%, that you should have 750 characters that you can fill out within here. So do that as much as possible. There's these frequently asked questions as well that will help rank you. If people are calling you all the time with the same questions over and over and over again, really take some time to figure out what are those questions and answer those within here too. You have a decent amount of reviews with a good rating. One thing to make sure, looks like you guys are doing, respond to all of these reviews that you can, and that's really going to let Google know, that you guys are taking pride in your work, and obviously within your Google business profile as well. So that'll help rank you too. One last thing is citations, okay? Citations is your name, address, and phone number, exactly as we see it on your Google business profile across the web in different directories. And what this does is this increases popularity across the web for your company, in return, helping you rank within that top 3 too for your business profile, okay? Now, for your website, you guys are obviously doing fairly well for Champaign. Now, let's go ahead and take a look at your website real quick. I wanted to look at your service areas. So some of the outlying areas around Champaign that you're trying to rank for as well. And this is the correct way to do it, to build out these different pages so that you can target those specific areas for just that page of your website. Now your homepage is also looking like it's, of course, tailored towards Champaign when it comes to roofing, right? And what you want to do is, of course, you guys are already ranking on the first page when it comes to your website here for Champaign. And if you take a look at the homepage for Freedom too, which is what their page of the website is ranking for Champaign as well. One thing that's huge when it comes to ranking a website is going to be content. Now, fairly often Google wants to see quite a bit of content on the homepage. It looks for like Champaign and roofing, not a whole lot, right? Neither of you both have a bunch of content when it comes to the homepage, so you're good when it comes to there, because really if you weren't on the first page, I would say, look at what Freedom's doing and emulate as much as that, or as little amount of content as they have on their homepage, and replicate that onto your homepage. But fairly similar in the amount of content, not a ton, both under 100 words of content for sure, okay? Now, we can take a look at other things that are going to help you rank as well. This is a paid program I use called Ahrefs. It's great for these quick comparisons, as these numbers here on this dashboard are super easy to compare, right? So first is the strength and trust ratings with Google, okay, the DR and the UR. Again, strength and trust ratings that Google is giving for your particular website, and you build that strength and trust out through these backlinks that are held within these different referring domains. Now, These ratings are out of 100, but truly once there's a benchmark of once you hit a 30 and above for each of these, you're going to be considered a fairly powerful website at that point. Okay, so you got to build this strength and trust out through high quality backlinks that are held within authoritative referring domains. And by authoritative, I mean their websites already with high strength and trust ratings within Google. So once you do acquire that backlink, it's definitely going to help your ratings in return. You are indexing for just over 200 keywords within your website, bringing you just under 100 traffic per month. Okay, and we can actually click on keywords and we see where you're getting most of that traffic from. And we can see that top one is going to be roofing Champaign, Illinois. We obviously saw you in that fourth position, and you're getting about 10% of that volume into your website. Okay, looks like we're getting some from the company name, then other roofing, involving Champaign or Urbana, some siding along with Champaign as well. Now, as you can see, as soon as you fall out down in position and start getting to that double digits, which is going to be off of that first page of Google, you can see traffic goes way down, right? So you can see a majority of that traffic is going to stay on this first page. And truly, if you do some number crunching here, when you're looking at a buyer intent keyword like this, how I explained on that first page, which is really specific on what somebody's looking for in a certain area, you can expect to get 30% of this traffic into becoming a buyer or we would consider it a warm organic lead to your company. So about 30% of this should be reaching out to you, whether that's filling out a form onto your website, getting to you through email, or approaching you with a phone call. And we all know how well warm organic leads are going to close when it comes to, a service like roofing. So you should be getting a fair amount. What would that be? Probably 6 to 8 leads per month just from one keyword like this. And you're probably getting, 10 to 15, maybe 20 at the most leads per month coming through to your website or to your company through your website every month. Now, you can actually look at Freedom's here. You can see their strength and trust is a little bit higher than yours overall. They're indexing for a few more keywords and bringing in, about 75 more traffic per month to their website too. And again, they're ranking for a lot of the same keywords as we can tell. For a few of them, they're positioned a little bit higher, like this roofing Champaign. So they're getting a handful more traffic and a few more leads per month because of that, right? So if you want to be able to outrank them, I would definitely start working on the strength and trust is going to be huge for both of you guys, because you're well off of that benchmark and obviously well off of 100 when it comes to ranking out of 100 too. So that's going to really help both of you when it comes to ranking within the areas that you want to. Also, if you start wanting to rank outside of Champaign in these outlying areas and some of the other larger markets, whether it's Springfield or Decatur, so on and so forth, you want to keep building out these pages correctly how you have been. But then you want to do research on what those top competitors in their areas are doing and try and replicate the content that they have on their homepage over to your service area page. And that's really what's going to help you rank in outlying areas outside of Champaign. So that being said, hope there's some info that's going to help you guys within here. Provide yourself with some more leads through your website every single month and your Google business profile. That's one thing you guys definitely need to help work on to get you within that top 3. So again, of course, I would want to be the company that helps you guys grow, as that's the business that I'm in, is helping other companies grow. So if you have any further questions or concerns or interested in what I do or what I can do for you guys, please feel free to reach out. Any feedback on this video too is going to help me immensely. So hope to hear from you guys soon and have a great rest of your day.